so many vintage stores in Florence that I want to try, so come shopping with me today. I'm with my little brother today. We're gonna bop around and see what we can find. The first stop was Tartan Vintage, which had that really classic vintage feel. This place was like stepping into someone's Ralph Lauren inspired grandfather's closet. There was such a beautiful selection. It really was like discovering all of these beautiful pieces. I saw this beautiful 1950s bag that I fell in love with. It had so many compartments and was genuine leather. But since it was the first store, I decided to not get her and to just think about her. There's a lot of leather in this place, denim, genuinely one-of-a-kind pieces, and the prices felt pretty good. Next was Desii Vintage, which was a little more curated. Everything was displayed beautifully with a mix of designer pieces and elevated basic. The price was a bit more premium, but to be honest, I didn't see anything I was crazy about here. I saw a random t-shirt from a college in the US that was at like 60 euro, so it just wasn't necessarily my vibe. Next was Melrose Vintage, probably the biggest with so much to look through. The prices ranged a lot depending on the piece, so this one felt more like a proper treasure hunt, like a full thrifting experience. The rooms were all really well organized and there were so many, it just kept going. I found the skirt, 40 euro. It was a little small though, so I didn't go home with her. And then these insane fur coats, but with a heat wave, I couldn't even think about that. Lastly was Street Doing Vintage. They had a mix of designer and normal pieces, but definitely my favorite curation of items. They had this entire section of leather jackets in the back that were really well priced as well. I knew that I had to try on the gorge Chanel that I just showed you a moment ago, but I decided to take a look around first, and there were so many things. I was really excited. I actually should have spent more time in there, but at this point I was dying. Once I found out the little Chanel was from 2021 though, I decided that she wasn't for me. That and the fact that she was $4,000. One thing I loved is that no two stores felt the same, so you really can find your vibes in one of these stores. Save these for your next trip to Florence.